Welcome to Sunny Day Stamping. I'm Julie Baca. I'm so glad that you're here. We're going to be making a great card today, and we're using my new favorite stamp set. This is a hint right here. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Just so you know, with every video I put out, I've got a corresponding blog post over on my website that has all the measurements, additional photos, and the list of supplies, and you can purchase supplies right from there. If you're watching and it's January or February 2023, it's Celebration at Stampin' Up! So it's just their biggest sale of the year. So whatever, for every $50 you purchase, you get to pick something free out of their celebration brochure, and it's got some great stamp sets in there and some beautiful papers. They also have a great join bonus. If you've ever been toying with that idea, now is the time, because their starter kit right now is $175 in products that you pick. Like, you build it and it's $99. So honestly, if your wish list is over $99, that is the way to go. If you have any questions about that, please reach out. I also have more information on my website, or you can go right to Stampin' Up! Too. So all right, let's get started. So this is the new stamp set I am just crazy about. I just love all these little images and really fun sayings. And check out these little faces. You've got 5 different faces that will fit on these different items that you can just mix and match. It is so much fun. Now here's a look at our card. We're going to be using some really bold, fun colors, and it's just this tiny little pull out that you can flip over and write on. I designed this card like this because I thought, oh, this kind of looks like a burrito, or maybe, you know, the nachos in here, just those triangles. One little option I wanted to show you, you can glue a gift card on the back of here and tuck it in, or, well, hold on a minute now. There we go. Or you can just tuck it in with the card separately and just have a really unique birthday card. So I'm going to be using the Brights pack of designer series paper. Comes in all these awesome colors with just some very plain classic designs, I guess is a better way to say it. And they are double-sided with those really intense colors. I just love. This is going to coordinate perfectly with the cardstock and the inks of the same colors. So I'm going to show you how to cut this, because I get a little intimidated cutting designer series paper sometime, and I want to show you how to get the most use out of this paper. So if you have a 6x6 designer series paper, you're going to actually cut it by 3 3/4 first, and then rotate it to 5 inches. That is going to leave you with this piece that we're going to need to use to make the triangles. Now, if your paper is 12 by 12, you can cut it down to 6 by 6 really easily, or just cut this piece out. And I also, on the project sheet here and on my website, I'll have all the measurements for you. Now, if you want this project sheet sent to you, you can join my email list to get this. So to make these triangles, you're going to take your scrap and you're going to cut it down to 4 inches. And then you're going to cut it along the diagonal. Now, I use 2 different colors, and because this designer series paper is the same color on both sides, you can stack them together to cut them. When I make cards, I usually make more than 2 anyway, so go ahead and make 2 at a time so you can cut the triangles. But other designer series paper has completely different colors on either side, so that won't make a difference at all. And you know what? I think I gave you the wrong measurement on that. Hold the phone. Let's see. Designer series paper. Yep. We need it at 3 3/4 because we want it to be the same. It'll be right on my website. It'll be the same. We want it the same width as this. All right, here we go. Cutting a diagonal, you're going to hold the corner in the trough of your paper trimmer, and then with your other hand, you're going to rotate that corner into the trough here. Hold it down. Well, hold it down. There we go. And you're going to sink your blade into the middle of your paper and then push it up and push it down. That will prevent your nice points from getting squished if you sink your blade in and cut it. So now you've got these pieces, and because I don't want to have the same colors, I actually have another triangle from another card I made. And so we're going to do like that. Now let me show you. The rest of the papers are very easy. You need a card base. This is the same card base that you would if it was folded, but you're just going to cut it. So it's 5.5 by 4.25. And then you need a black background here. And then this is the same size as your designer series paper. See, same measurement, but we're going to slice it in half to make this. So we're going to cut that in half at 2.5. So there we go. It looked like a lot of cutting, but you can see it's very simple actually. So now all that you need is some black ink, and pick your favorite images out of your stamp set. And we're just going to stamp these first, and then we are going to color them in with Stampin' Blend's markers. Oh no, I bumped my camera. I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to give you nausea. So this is for the front, and then for the back we need, actually I'm going to stamp this first. So remember, this is a two-sided little dealie. So this will be for the back of our card. Actually, let's see. How do we want to do this? I don't really want it straight. That kind of gets boring. Here, we'll do like this. So now I can't wait to use all these little faces, but I want to color my image in first and then stamp because I don't want this to get blurred. So I'm going to be using the Stampin' Blends markers. These are alcohol-based markers, so they really blend in. They do what they say, and they come in packs of 2, one dark, one light, so you can get amazing shading. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. They also come with a chisel tip end and a brush tip end. So I like to start just with the light and color in the whole image. What's great about these, you can't see the brush marks, whereas with a regular marker, you will. Now you take your dark, and just where you would see shadows or where an image would be darker, just put some, you just have fun with it. Now I'm going to go back over it with my light and blend it in so that it has a nice, almost creamy consistency. So check that out. Isn't that beautiful? I want to highlight this. I don't know if you can see this, how it blurred a little bit. That was my, that was me being too rushed. When you stamp in the Memento Black, wait for it to completely dry so that it doesn't smear your image. So there we go. That didn't take that long. I know that was in double speed, but even in real life, that didn't take that long because these markers, I don't know. I'm not one to really like to do fussy things, but these markers make it very fun because they just flow so nicely. Let's put a couple faces on here. I love that these come with faces. It makes it so much fun. Oh, it's so cute. I've got so many examples to show you, but let's glue this card together real quick. So I'm bringing out my, this is my silicone craft sheet, I think they call it. It's great for not getting glue on your surface because the glue just dries on it, and then you can rub it off. Oh no, I was too hasty. Again, I didn't wait for the markers to dry. Don't do what I did. Wait for the ink to dry and then wait for the markers to dry before you put your faces on. Oh yeah, that one's a little smeared too. See, compared to the one where I actually waited. All right, now grab your designer series paper and we're gonna make that little pocket. And to do that, you're on your triangles, only put a thin line of glue on those two edges and then line it up. Your triangles are going to be the exact width of your designer series paper there. So there we go. You just slide it in. This would make a really cool bookmark that they can use afterwards. Now, if you want a little more space to write, you can cut a piece of white the same size as your designer series paper and glue it on the back. Maybe throw a couple stamps on there too. And here's all the ones I made. I told you I went a little crazy. I had so much fun with that stamp set. There are just, I don't know, they are just so much fun. You could do so many things. And you don't have to put the faces on them either. And this is the one we made, and here's one more. If you liked the supplies I was using today, head over onto my website. You can purchase everything right from there. Or I've got a link in the description below too. You can just click and purchase and take advantage of those celebration freebies. if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a sunny day.